What's up, everybody? It is your girl Lotta here, coming to you with another video. Okay, it's been a long time, friend. So as you can see from the title above, you'll know which zodiac we're doing before I know. So let me roll a dice. Let me see, where am I being led to start? Short and sweet. July 2025. What do they need to know about the month ahead? July 2025. Ooh. Friend. Okay. Oh, shit. There we go. Neptune. This is no offense to my Pisces. But I instantly, when I saw this, I didn't even think Pisces. Like, I'm talking to a Pisces sun. I feel like someone is going to come to this reading with a moon or rising in Pisces. Hold up, this is Bay. Or you have a prominent Mars. Yeah, you ain't slick, girl. I just seen 111. Let me, hold on. Hold on, friend. Hold on. Pisces, I'm back. Friend, what's going on? What's happening, Pisces? Oh, girl, what's happening? I don't know. And I don't know what direction it's going to go in. So just give me a second, because this could go either way. But let me just do some channeling and then we'll get into the cards in a second. I just want to tell y'all how I'm feeling in y'all energy, right? As I shuffle, you know, make sure you lock in with the cards, lock in with the energy. Where's my coconut oil? I'm a little dry. Friend, I feel so nauseous in your energy. Okay, are you nervous about something? Do you struggle with some type of stomach ulcers, a disorder, something like that? Or what is that called? Is it called hypermesis? Hypermesis? I don't know. Then I'm like, okay, it's crazy because Bay called, and this Two of Cups was like the first card I see. I see this King of Cups, this Three of Swords. I mean, I know we're not necessarily pulling for a storyline, but I would not be surprised if some of you guys are going through some type of shift. I can't tell if it's positive or negative just yet. It feels like some of you guys could be possibly going through a breakup or some type of separation, or you could be debating that, whether it's with a friend or even a lover. Okay, and as I said that, my mind felt clearer. Yes, so let me channel this and then we'll get into the actual messages. Okay, so let me you know, let me do my do. Okay, let me do my do. It's interesting because I feel like Pisces, you're at a place, your name could actually start with a P, Pisces, because whose name is Patricia, girl? That name always be coming through. But I feel like you're at a place, someone's name starts with an L, where you're really just over being deceived, and you're really just over being confused, whether it be due to your own overthinking or someone putting you in a situation of such. Like, you just want things to be cut and dry. You just want clarity, friend. You're like, look, I just don't need the extra stress. I'm already dealing with X, Y, and Z. I already got this mental health stuff going on. I'm already like a nervous wreck as it is, just trying to navigate through life. Like, I don't need weird energy or weird behavior around me from a love interest, from a family member, from a friend, from nobody. So I feel like you guys, you could be deciding to stop working on things with people. Okay, like you could be like, you know what, I'm gonna put more of this energy into myself. I do feel like some of you guys could be struggling a little bit. Maybe you feel guilty about this, or there's just this vibe of longing for connection. And it's funny because I almost said longing for separation, and I just seen 0303 on the clock, which is giving me the Three of Cups, reconciliation, community. You guys might want to watch my How to Get Over This Hump, pick a card. I feel like you guys, that's another thing. Someone did you wrong. You're waiting to hear back to see if they got theirs, okay? You could be trying to, I don't know. I don't even think this is happening right now. I feel like you guys are just over it. You're over something. You're over it. You're like, I'm over this. I'm over it. So that was a channel message. Okay, let's tap out. I don't have my chimes right now. They're under this, and I don't feel like picking it up, girl. So let's tap in, okay? I just want to And I told myself I'm going to be very disciplined. All right. I told myself I'm going to be very disciplined. So I'm going to pull your cards out. And then I'm going to start a timer, friend. Because y'all already know this reading can be 2 hours if I don't set some boundaries. 0404. Maybe that's the vibe. Are you trying to learn how to set boundaries? Oh, wow. I'm not going to lie. I want to... Girl, stop playing. This just fell out the deck. Blood. Let me just look at this because I didn't even get to shuffle, but it fell down on the floor. Underneath that was reconciliation. At the bottom of the deck, we have secrecy. For you ain't fooling nobody. Honey, something is on your spirit. Tell P about it. What is it? What is it? Let's just start here. I think I'm just going to go with it. And that's you. You're trying to really trust your intuition because what you're starting to realize, Pisces, is that you're very intuitive. And you normally end up bumping your head a lot harder when you don't listen to that gut feeling. You know what I mean? There's been plenty of times up until this point, and I'm not saying this from a judging place. I'm more so saying it from a validating place where you're like, dang, maybe I should have trusted myself. Maybe I could have really trusted my intuition on that, or like what I was picking up on. You know what I mean? Oh, wow. I'm not going to lie though, friend. Somebody here, you know you still love that person. There's somebody you still love. You ain't fooling nobody. But let's start here. Okay, let's start here. I want to start with the blood and see where it takes us. This is going to be the main energy. Okay, someone could be on their cycle. There could be something that happened around fall. Others of you, you know, you're tired of okay, either you're tired of family drama, or you could be revisiting some things from childhood that are like, it's almost like you're bleeding from it. That's what it was. Oh, I forgot. Your channeled song that came through was Jasmine Sullivan. Let me go back to it. Pick Up Your Feelings. Is that what it was? Pick Up Your Feelings? Yes. Y'all know that song. They'd be like, feelings don't know peace. Yep, Pick Up Your Feelings, Jasmine Sullivan. So let me read this to you, and then we'll get into it. You are the result of a millennia of love, struggle, joy, and fortune. There's only one of you, Pisces, and you have been born with a unique set of talents and a unique purpose. Okay, so some of you guys are really trying to you're trying to connect back to self. You could even be trying to recounsel with self. You're like, I want to reconnect with that girl, that guy that I was. Like, what's up? Like, what's the secret? What's the tea? You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to get back to that. An agreement you have made is binding. You will be released from it only with difficulty. Look at this. Your family issue must be dealt with promptly. What the little poem or whatever that is right here says, it binds, it blinds, it glows, it owes. One drop contains the world in one flow. Sealing a promise at the midnight hour, linking us to those before. To curse it brings power. Let me read. Blood runs through the veins of us all, and without it we die. A vital element for life itself, blood is also known as potent ingredient in many magical rites. Whilst there's a little proof of human sacrifice and in the tradition, blood is commonly used as both a binding and a protective substance. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure I'm just not reading, just wasting time. Let me see. In the Gospel of Aradia, one of those, blood is used to seal vows and promises as well as to place one's seal upon a talisman. Rocks or Diana's stone often anchor protective wards which act as energy buffers around a physical place. And adding a drop of the practitioner's blood to these stones may bring further potency. Okay, menstrual blood is considered mightily powerful substance. Okay, somebody here is doing love spells. You ain't slick. Those meant to strengthen family bonds might be... Okay, so this is what I'm picking up on. Off rip. I feel that there is some turbulence somewhere, okay? That turbulence, like if I was to put turbulence right here, like in a Venn diagram, or just like to make some type of graph, turbulence will be in this circle, and then where it could branch out is family. Where it could also branch out is connecting with self. Where it could also branch out is connecting with purpose. Where it could also branch out is, connections, like whether romantic or platonic. There's like this is good though, because I really feel like you guys are thinking deep. Okay, something has happened that has really struck a chord. I feel like it's really tapping you into your power, but I feel like it's very uncomfortable. Because someone here, I'm telling you, there's a want to connect back. You're like, where did that girl go? Or, like I said before, you guys are tired of the games. You're tired of the secrecy. You're tired of the back and forth. Some of you guys want to reconnect with someone. Others of you are in a place where you're like ready to just separate. You know, I just feel turbulence. Now, let's get into the cards. Okay, I want to start my timer right the frick now, because I'm already doing too much. Let me go to this. Sit tight, friend. Stopwatch. There we go. Okay, so I want to see what's happening here. So just really focus your energy. What messages am I meant to give my Pisces placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, or even Mars? I don't know why I feel that for this reading for y'all, but what am I supposed to tell them? Abigail, Ace of Pentacles. That's funny that I said Abigail and then underneath was a card with the letter A. So someone's name could really start with an A. You could be seeing a lot of synchronicities within animals, okay? So what's happening July of 2025? Ace of Pentacles, eye on the prize. Eight of Pentacles, eye is on the prize, baby. Current energy. King of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, so you guys are in your bag. Okay, what happened? What's the past energy that I need to use for this reading? Past energy. Nine of Wands. Wow. Okay, Pisces, you could actually be feeling very defensive at this point in time. Very defensive about your domain, what it is that you offer, about yourself. And that's what I was saying. Like, something in your life feels to be turbulent. And turbulent doesn't have to be always negative. It just feels like there's been a moment of, like, almost like a breakthrough. And breakthroughs don't have to be always comfortable. They don't always have to be negative. They don't always have to be positive. But there has just been this revelation of, like, I can be doing X, Y, and Z with my time. I could be focusing here. This person doesn't deserve my energy. I'm tired of letting this person's or this group of people's limitations stagnate me. I'm tired of stagnating myself. Like, I'm ready to go after it. You know what I mean? Tell me more about this Nine of Wands. There have definitely been people that have doubted you. Ooh, you could have been on a hiatus. Okay, so whoever you are, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, people got a rude awakening. Honey, they doubted you, Pisces. They doubted you. How funny. You're the wrong person to doubt. Let me just say that, okay? You could live by a big body of water. East Coast or West Coast. I'm literally seeing you guys. Like, I'm literally seeing the USA, and then like when I say the East Coast, I mean like literally all those states on that side, like falling in line with Georgia, like that kind of outline, that side of the United States. And then also like Oregon. What's over there, girl? Don't quote me. Oregon, Washington, what is it? California, and I don't know. I'm seeing that. You could be from a country that starts with the letter B, but okay, y'all, spiritual team, tap me in. Look at this. The Nine of Swords is here. The Five of Swords. Oh, earlier I could have been picking up on some past energy. Okay. Y'all have went through something. Something was a wake-up call, whether it was a disagreement with somebody, someone else's betrayal, the backlash, someone ghosting you. You might have had to ghost somebody. It just seems like there's been some conflict with certain people in your life. Okay? And that has played a major part in where you're at right now. Okay? I don't know, maybe you sat back a little too long, Pisces, and you're like, oh, I see a motherfucker gotta sit up. People didn't forget who the fuck I was. I almost forgot who the fuck I was. Okay, so I gotta sit up. That's what I see you doing in July 2025, okay? I see a lot of focus on the plan. I see a lot of planning, schooling, schoolwork for some of you guys. Tell me what this Ace of Pentacles is about. Oh my gosh, you guys are in it. Girl, look at this. Or guy. Page of Wands, Six of Cups, and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, let me slow this down. Woo, you guys could be revisiting something that you kind of took a break from because you're ready to get in it. And you are ready. Okay, not only are you ready, but your spiritual team is like, yes, Pisces, you are ready and we are backing you. Okay, see, let me just tell y'all this. See, y'all took a hiatus and I do feel like you were being doubted. Others of you, there's this energy of like, damn, where is Pisces? I almost called y'all power forward, but there's like, where is Pisces? We haven't seen Pisces. So whatever it is that you do for work, or like whatever the fuck, whether it's a business, like your own business, or I don't know, whatever it is, corporate, doesn't matter. There is this energy of your presence being missed, or it is very much so noticed that you're not there, right? With this Ace of Pentacles, okay, I see you getting something new off the ground, okay? There could be something that you're going after with this Page of Wands. You're like, you know what? I want to do it. Like, I'm taking the action. I'm tired of sitting here. I'm sitting up. I'm tired of sitting back. I'm sitting up and I'm going after it. And Pisces, it's going to be successful because you have the discipline. The Nine of Pentacles is here. This is someone who is already, I don't want to say already, but where you're leading to. This is somebody who has, like, they're independent, like they got what they need, they feel fulfilled, okay, good quality of life. I always like to say that with the Nine of Pentacles or even the Nine of Cups. This could be a business owner, an entrepreneur. Those of you that are entrepreneurs, or there's something new that you want to do, whether it's, let me see what it is actually. Not that we need to be too specific. See, this is where I be getting fucked up. This is where the readings get long. But I just got to tell you, see, your intuition, I keep hearing follow the moon, follow the moon. See, your heartbreak, these insecurities, these turbulent emotions, they are leading you into almost like your power almost. I feel like it almost shook you up a bit to where you're like, I'm ready, you know? I do see with this King of Swords, your mind is going to be very sharp. You have your eye on the prize. Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, like you're going to have the energy to make it happen. Some of you guys have multiple businesses because it's almost like I see y'all having something already established. And it's crazy because whatever this is that you're trying to get off the ground, or you're trying to become more successful in, or you're trying to advance in, or you're trying to make more money in, I'm not going to lie, friend, I see this happening very quickly. Like, if you really hit the ground running this July season, I'm not going to lie, it's leading you to the Nine of Pentacles. Someone that feels like they don't need this, this, and that, or they feel very stable in their position. They're comfortable. Money's comfortable. The home is taken care of. Bills is paid. And I even got a little bit more extra on the side. That's what I see for you. Yeah, those of you that were like really just like, oh, that it was so hard to take that break, P. Yes, I know it was. But it was needed, friend. Okay, let me see what businesses are coming out. Eight of Pentacles. This doesn't have to be, but look at this. Shut up. Look at this. Take a break and hand this situation over to God. And I feel like that's what y'all have been doing. And July is like that moment where you're like, I'm stepping out. Really, really listen to your intuition. I love it. Those of you that have already had something hold up really quick. Look at this. Event coordinator, belonging, ambition, timing, round table, knows everything, resourceful, boss, asks for help. That's the energy. And her cup literally says, like a boss. I ain't gonna tell y'all what just came to my mind. But I also want to say, those of you that have already been getting the ball rolling in whatever this is, it still leads to the same outcome because of the discipline. King of Swords and this Nine of Wands here lets me know that you are very disciplined come July. And you're also, not only are you disciplined, it's not like you're rigid. You're disciplined, but you're also still in a creative mindset. You're not so rigid to where you're like, oh, like I just can't tap into other ideas, or, you know what I mean? There's still like this element of I'm having fun with it. Okay, they want me to pull some more. Hold up, let me get one or two more for my Pisces. Builder, construction, blueprints, shelter. That's what that's giving me, the Eight of Pentacles. Sacred geometry, history, long-term plans, ley lines. Okay, we have some pyramids, and then we have sex, erotica, XXX, nudity, lingerie, educator, strip club, 18 plus, kundalini, hygiene. You could do something, and I want y'all to get creative with your mind, something that you do for work could fall in these categories. You could be someone that crafts certain specific things. You could be a construction worker. You could be a maintenance worker. You could be someone who is into yoga. You could be like a Reiki healer. You could be a sex worker. Let's just be honest. You could be into, like you see how this says erotica? This is, I just want to help y'all mind to get creative with it. When it says erotica, XXX nudity, you don't have to be doing those things. You could be writing a book on it. Maybe you're about to start a book club. Whatever the case may be. Maybe you're an event coordinator for someone else. Maybe you're the person that like puts someone else's vision together. Whatever the case may be. I don't care what it is. You could, like I said, you could be working at McDonald's, girl. It don't matter. I see the money is looking good. And your work ethic is even better. I need to ask about this Page of Wands. And look at this. The Three of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. That's interesting. And the Three of Pentacles. Okay. I'm not going to lie, friend. I see brighter days. So it's funny because I feel like I'm going to do all these readings differently. But if you are going through a heartbreak, I'm telling you, I don't want to say like the money's going to like heal it. I'm not saying that. But I just see you putting your focus elsewhere. Like you guys feel like you have to hit the ground running. But let me keep going. Why the Page of Wands? What's happening with this Page of Wands? What's happening with this Page of Wands? Okay, let's see what this is. The Two of Wands and the Nine of Cups. Whoa, Pisces. Oh, you're in it, friend. To have two nines, a lot of times when I see a 9, I think of independence. So whatever it is that you got going on in July, I feel like it could be like a solo journey to an extent. I'm not saying that there aren't people around you or you're not still kind of hooking up with friends, linking up with friends, but there's this level of focus that you have and you're not really letting anybody take you off that. Okay, like you have a designated schedule. And if this is something where you're like, girl, I don't got no schedule, honey, well, you need to get one. Don't listen, friend, don't make me get the pointer. Okay. Hold up. Did you hear it? Do you see this good energy? Do you see this good energy? I need you to get clear, friend. I need you to get clear. Because this, honey, it looks like, and what I see here with this Page of Wands, there's something here about being explorative. Okay, really use your emotions. Especially those of you that are very creative. Really use your emotions. You see how she's right there and she's kind of like, she almost looks kind of sad to me. I mean, she could be posing. Some of you guys are models. But there's like this energy of like, some of you guys could even be a little lonely during this process. I don't see it as anything major. There's just this real solo act. Like main character energy, discipline, putting your, like... There's something here about where you put your energy. I don't know where you've been putting it beforehand, but there's like this real stark difference of where you're putting it or where you're being asked to. But with this Page of Wands, this Nine of Cups, and this Two of Wands, when you feel inspired, take action, or, yeah, I feel that. I'm getting these. Take action. Use your intuition to help lead you. See your emotions and whatever is falling in line with this. It's almost like your Neptune energy. Okay, it's very Neptune. These fantasies, these visions. It's very in the ethers. Okay, like even right now, I feel like I'm floating. Pay attention to the ideas. Pay attention to the feelings. Channel that into your work. And let that be a guide to how you plan your next steps. What is this plan about? Why the Two of Wands? Clear it up. Expulsion. Whoo! Girl. Let me tell you something, Pisces. Look at this. Butterfly at the bottom of the deck. Butterfly, painting, creativity, intuition, rebirth, staying in a situation for too long. Let me tell you something, Pisces. If you haven't done it already, you are definitely being asked to walk away from something. Whether that be a mindset, a person, place, thing, whatever the case may be, because you are meant to take flight. This is reminding me of a candle wax reading that I did. And I was basically letting them know there was like 2 motherfuckers in that reading that was bothering my collective. And they almost did like this whole, like, you know, like, not, I don't want to say smear campaign. We be throwing that around. But it was like this negative dialogue or like this way of like manipulating others to kind of get on their team. And the way the wax was in the water, it was like the butterfly, which would be y'all, was like over in its own corner. doing its own thing. And basically what I had came to with the whole story is that, one, y'all were being led away from them, okay? But there was this message of the truth will be known. You don't have to explain it. You don't have to go toe to toe. You don't have to do the most. Let people think what they will. Let them, okay? Let them. All right. Y'all got to read that book. Let me tell you, anytime people start getting on my nerves, I start reading that book. I read a couple pages, I read a chapter, and then I put it back. But there's something about you becoming focused in July and really channeling this energy like this. I'm telling you, friend, just trust me on this. It is going to help you get clear. You see how that pumpkin has that purple, which is giving me that intuitive energy. You got some purple right here. Amethyst could be a good crystal for you. But you see how it's coming through the mouth, the eyes. You're being asked to express yourself. Some of you guys, there's something about what you're feeling. Channel that into your work, especially my people who are in these creative like places, you know what I mean? Or you do something, channel it. I don't know if you write, I don't know what you do, but regardless of the fact, just know if you have been very confused about who's supposed to be around you, what you're supposed to be doing, what your purpose is, what direction you're supposed to be going, blah, 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 XYZ, I'm telling you, this discipline and this energy is what's going to lead you there. Because when I pulled this for the Two of Wands, I'm telling you, there's something about these specific actions are going to help you get clear. They're going to help you know what needs to go, know what needs to stay. And I see you really being able to do it. You know what I mean? Now, before I end, okay, let me see where I'm at on here. Yeah. Let me know. Let me know. Okay, what is their advice? What is their advice to get the most out of their July? What is their advice to get the most out of their July? You see how that went to the Ace of Pentacles? Bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. Bottom of the deck, we have top of the deck, we have the Chariot. Bottom of the deck, we have the Page of Cups. Friend, they want you to please. I'm not saying that you don't have to feel it, because I get it. Anxiety, fear, I get it. It can be very crippling. But they're saying if you can, please chariot that shit. Push past it. And when I think of the Chariot, I think of like that emotional, and it's Cancer energy too. Ooh, yes. I feel of that, like that emotional push, like standing 10 toes down, like I have the willpower behind me, like I feel confident, my emotions are in the right place. I'm telling you, I don't care who told you that you were too sensitive or that you're too this. I'm telling you, all of that energy, it's like real connected to your emotions, that creative energy, that whimsical energy, that Page of Cups energy. All of that is what's going to lead you to success. Page of Cups, you're being asked to try new things, flirt with these new ideas, these new opportunities, and go after it. It's so stark between, like, you'll have this Page of Wands energy and then you have a boom, big energy. There's like this vibe of like new ideas or like curiosity here, like this new page energy, like, you know what I mean? Like the pages. I'm sorry, anytime I say that, I like, it weirds me out because my name is Paige. Anyway, these pages, okay? You could even be asked to start taking some classes. That'll help you be grounded. Try some new things, maybe a good art class on the side, a good yoga class if you can. But honey, you are being asked to try new things to get out of this hump. Whatever this is, you're being asked to let this creative energy flow, expulsion, okay? Which is also giving me expansion, explosion. There's something of that nature here, okay? They're saying your advice is to keep moving forward, okay? And let your emotions drive you in a way, in a healthy way, where you can channel it into your craft or into your work. Shoot, I don't care. Like, maybe you have a fully, like, okay, like I work for Amazon. You know, it can get real hot outside. And, you know, we do a lot of labor. It's like that labor. You know, this will be, even if it's a job like that, like, you know, if you're going through something, I don't know, like, sometimes I'll be running to my stops. I get to sweating. I use it as a workout. I'm seeing somebody like think about the things that are like really bothering them, and then they're in the gym. They're just pumping that iron, getting it out. Like, set a ritual for yourself. Like, just say it in your mind, like, every time I pick up this, I release this, or when I do this, I remove this from my subconscious, whatever the case may be, okay? But anyway, other themes that are going to pop up in July, advice. Themes, advice. We have embrace the dark. We are all connected. Okay. I'm telling you, there's something about, yeah, that shadow aspect. I'm telling y'all, there could be like that. There's something right now that I feel like, I don't want to say you guys are avoiding. Y'all should see how I'm like looking right now. It's like my eyes are closed. I'm pointing backwards, which lets me know that there's something that already has occurred that I feel like has been playing a part in your shadow. Like it's been tiptoeing on your shadow, tiptoeing on your triggers. And I feel like you're being asked to, like I've been saying in my readings, make that your bitch. Make it your bitch. Transmute that shit. Capitalize off of it. Turn it into a creative endeavor. Okay? Look at that. Bottom of the deck. Girl, where is my pointer? Okay? Right here, friend. Let your emotions flow. Let's see what's at the, I'm sorry, I keep saying bottom of the deck. Top of the deck. Let your emotions flow. Ooh! Bottom of the deck is follow the moon. Didn't I say that? I already said that to you. Don't lie, friend. You know I said that to you already. I already said it. I already said it. And I know it. I know what one of y'all is thinking. You're like, okay, what about that love interest? And I know, friend. Like whoever I was picking up on in the beginning, I know. But your spiritual team is like, no, don't do it. Boom. So we have speak up. Sorry, it paused. They got the smoke coming out of their mouth. So there's something here about speak up. Closed mouths don't get fed. Look at that. Be decisive. That's what you guys are working on. That's why that King of Swords is here. That's the energy that you're stepping into. I'm trying to be decisive. I'm trying to be disciplined. I'm trying to, I don't want to say be more in your head and less in your heart. It doesn't necessarily feel like that because I do see where your emotional energy or even feminine energy is going to really, I don't know, there's like a real, it's kind of confusing. There's a good balance here between masculine and feminine energy. There's a good balance here between head and heart when you focus it in the right direction. That's the best way I could say it without getting confused. Moving on. Love yourself. Woo, that's the journey. That's the journey. Ooh, and what's this? Tune out distractions. I ain't about to play. Woo, Pisces. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, I'm sorry, at the top of the deck, you have do what you love. And at the bottom of the deck, you have retreat. Yes, whatever's fucking draining your energy or pissing you off or that's just a little wonky, take a break from it. Take a step back. Channel that energy elsewhere. And I'm telling y'all, y'all gonna be fucking golden, babes. Y'all gonna be golden. I just see really good things. And it's crazy because, you know, the P in me. Of course, I want to start pulling on all types of other stuff. But they said, nah, P, that's it. That's it. Is it though? It is. So we're going to leave it there. So yes, Pisces, that was your spread. Please let me know how it resonates and I'll see you guys down below in the comments.